Welcome back to another video talking about ordinary imported criminals. Regarding that thing which I mentioned yesterday, Milan, involving those 4 kids of or gypsy family, well, there's very interesting updates on that, which you probably will find disgusting, and how justice in our society, who commits felonies, they get let off the hook, supposedly. And Carabinieri Pontedera at Pisa during a press conference, they have commenting on the operation they conducted over anti-drugs and drug pushing in various parts of the town of Pontedera. And obviously there was 2 individuals which they had arrested in the end, which were 2 North Africans. Apparently no formal, they were homeless, I should say. They didn't have no address, and obviously they are well known to the justice system, because they are people who have had a criminal record in the past, and probably for the same felonies which they were arrested for, pushing, selling narcotics. There were 2 Moroccans, young chaps, and they were found with God knows how many grams on them of this substance, heroin or whatever it is, and 130 euro of probably money which came from the sales of these from illegal activities. Well, they were arrested. You think they would have been kept in the nick with the criminal record which both of them have, probably for the same offences they committed? No. What the judge did? Set them free. So the next day they are there doing the same things as they're doing. So what's the point of arresting these people? Then in the end, some judge, lefty judge, will set them free. At this point, you've committed a series of felonies, you have served time. It's only better these people get deported, never to set foot back in the nation again. It's nothing racist about this, nothing inhuman about it, because, you know, most of Italian prisons are filled up with foreign convicted criminals of various types of felonies. This is everyday police operations which they conducted by Carabinieri, Polizia di Stato di Finanza. When they catch these people, they don't go in and let them off. What's even more worse is they have already got a criminal record for these so-called felonies. Regarding that thing I mentioned yesterday, what happened to Milan, 4 gypsy kids of a local gypsy camp in Milan decided to steal a car from French tourists. They lost control and they ran over a lady of 71 years old. Well, they're not accountable for their crimes because they're underage. I never went in children's home, seen what the bad example of parenthood this family has on these 4. It's reason to believe they are from the same family. I think there's about, I think it was 2 girls and 2 boys in this family. The fact is, after this event, the kids would go back to their family, and the day after, this camper, which this Gypsy family has, the family and them, on with this camping site, illegal camping site, they've disappeared into thin air with no trace. Now where the bloody hell you gonna catch them now? They've disappeared into thin air. They've probably gone into other gypsy communities. Would give them, you know, shelter, somewhere to stay, to hide. That community's like that. We're talking about a stolen vehicle, killing a pedestrian and not stopping when this one was knocked down. That's what I call it here in Italy, omissione soccorso. And driving without a driving licence because they are underage, and probably other fair criminal offences which obviously their family they will be indicted for. The social services in that case, the questore or the questura in that situation, should have put these kids into a children's home, not to give back. They have committed a homicide. They have murdered a lady by stealing a car from a French tourist. This is how these people bring up their children. That's very nice. And the fact is, they have run away. They know more about the camping site, nor the camper, nor his family. And God knows who they are now. Thanks very much for this Mickey Mouse justice here in Italy and even the West.